Orders of the day.
Day number 3, Mr. Dunlop.
I start the time after he's moved it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I move that in the opinion of this House, whereas the McGuinty-Wynne government's decision to create the Ontario College of Trades will impose yet another job-killing tax on hard-working tradespeople by levying millions upon millions of dollars of new fees that have no clear benefit and that will go to a new government bureaucracy that is not accountable, resulting in increased cost of trade services upon everyday Ontarians. And whereas Ontario's tradespeople already pay fees for licenses and other government fees, the new Ontario College of Trades will merely become yet another government bureaucracy that no one wants or needs and will make life more expensive for all Ontarians and make everything from getting a haircut to hiring a plumber to buying a new home to getting your lights or heating fixed or to having your car repaired more expensive. And whereas Ontario has struggled enough under 10 years of deliberate decisions that have increased taxes and overspending in Ontario and a failure to attract more people, especially young people, to skilled trades, the imposition of the Ontario College of Trades is nothing more than a jobs tax that will make job creation more expensive, and it will drive even more Ontarians out of trades or out of Ontario. Therefore, the McGuinty-Wynne Liberals should abandon their misguided job-killing trades tax and abolish the College of Trades. Okay?
Excuse me. Mr. Dunlop has moved Opposition Day 3. Mr. Dunlop.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I appreciate the opportunity to bring this Opposition Day motion before the House today. And I want to thank, first of all my colleagues that are here, and I want to welcome everyone here that has come out to support the Ontario College to abolish this. You might have heard that little baby crying in the background there earlier today. That's Amanda Walker. She's fifth generation. What's it? Samantha. Oh, I'm sorry. I've got her name. Samantha Walker. She'll be a fifth generation electrician in a company up in Midland, Ontario. And
Go, girl, go.
And she's already mad about this College of Trades and this tax rate. That's why she was crying up there, Mr. Speaker. Right. Look at my comments today, Mr. Speaker, I'll limit them to a few minutes, but they're based on a consultation I did over the last 15 months. And the reality is, and I do appreciate the fact that our leader Tim Hudak gave me the job as critic for skilled trades and apprenticeship reform. But when I really got looking at this College of Trades, Mr. Speaker, the reason I decided to get out and talk to people in the communities was because no one else was doing it. I didn't hear MTCU doing it. I didn't hear anything coming out of the House here. I certainly see nothing from the Ontario College of Trades. And so I decided to hit the road. And you know, I've been in, and I'm quite proud of this, Mr. Speaker. I've been in over 120 communities in the province. And that's not saying I spent all my time in one riding or something like that. You know, I've been to Fort Frances and Cornwall. I've been to Ottawa, Windsor. You guys don't tell me where I've been. Okay. So you know, the reality is we have covered the province. Mr. Speaker, what I've learned in that time is that people do not want the Ontario College of Trades. Although the minister speaks, the previous two ministers, along with the current minister, they all talk about the College of Trades, how wonderful it is. I don't know who likes it, other than a few. You know, there's a few people that are in favour of it. Certainly, there's no question. The Working Families Coalition group like it. The business managers of the major construction unions like it, and the Ontario Construction Secretariat likes it, and a few people in COCA like it. Other than that, you know what? Who's opposed? Well, the Ontario Construction Employers Coalition, representing over 200,000 people, the Canadian Federation of Independent Business, community colleges. Last night I talked to a number of people from community colleges, and they're shaking their heads on this thing. They just can't believe it. And the Ontario Career Colleges. And one of the new partners in this whole program, Mr. Speaker, has been the Trillium Automotive Dealers Association, representing over 47,000 employees in Ontario working in automotive. They're opposed to it as well. And I can tell you, Mr. Speaker, that why are they against it? Okay, why are they against it to begin with? Well, first of all, the messaging that's come from the Ontario College of Trades, they keep changing their mind of what they really represent. First of all, they were all about helping young people get into the trades. And then that didn't really work out too good because everybody's helping the young people getting into the trades, and we're actually finding between ratios and the actual College of Trades, it's a barrier. So they've changed their messaging on that. Then they moved into the safety feature factor. you know what, it's all about safety. You know, these people that are out there today are mean, and you know what, they're not treating our young people right, and you know what, it's a safety feature. Well, that doesn't work. That doesn't fly at all. We know all the data on that. It's a complete hogwash. So what are they doing now? Consumer protection about all these mean guys. They must be talking to Mike Holmes every day, you know? So it's all about consumer protection. The reality, Mr. Speaker, and I've seen this right across Ontario, I don't think we've ever seen a time in the province when our roads, our bridges, our high-rises, our subdivisions, all the developments we do are built better than they are today by these people right here, okay? So we have...
Second reminder to the gallery, no clapping, no making noises. Unfortunately, if you do, I'll have to have you removed. They get to make the noise, unfortunately, but that's the way it is. Continue.
Well, they really like me, Mr. Speaker. So we have... So why are they against this thing? Well, first of all, the governance fees. When you increase fees by 676%, there's something wrong with the picture.
Shameful.
I mean, we're talking about a time, they're thinking everybody's making hundreds of thousands of dollars. Do they understand there's a lot of people actually out there scraping by, whether they're apprentices or journey people or businesses? Ontario is suffering. And the reality is, hitting people with those kind of rates is absolutely incredible, and it's the wrong thing to do. So the reality is we don't hear enough about it. So when will tradespeople, this is my next thing, governance. We've got Mr. Johnson, the chairman of the board of directors and the board of governors, in place right now. Now the tradespeople are asking me, if we're paying for this thing, okay, if we're paying $120 of our membership for this, when in fact are we going to be able to vote for our own chairman and our own board of governors?
Exactly.
They want to know that. I asked the minister that this week. He had absolutely no answer at all in it.
No answer.
And you know what? We want to know that. And I'm going to tell you, we're going to keep hounding you until we get that date.
Be good, Brian.
Because it's completely ridiculous to think that these people would pay for a board of governors and not, in fact, have a chance to vote on who they're putting on there. That's what you call governance. That's what you call democracy. And then the trades cops. 150 trades cops. Apparently, they all want vehicles.
More jobs.
The vehicles will be, you know, kind of probably like an OPP cruiser, only there'll be different colors or something, and they'll have different kinds of hats. The reality is, you know what? They're $30,000 or $40,000 a vehicle, and there's 150 of them. Like that's $7 million right there. And Ron Johnson only a few weeks ago was saying we can operate the whole thing on $7 million bucks. You know, that's hogwash. That's what they're going to pay for. For
Nobody
what?
believes
These
that.
guys are going to be paying for the trades cops to go in on their own places. That's shameful, and it's wrong. And I can tell you right now, we're going to continue to fight this thing all the way based on those two principles alone, Mr. Speaker. The boondoggle continues. We've seen it go over and over and over again. The comments coming from the public, and I got a couple, Mr. Speaker. I just wanted to hit. Here's one that was sent. Good day. I'm not going to give the guy's name in case he gets, you know, they go after him or something.
By the trades place.
Good day. This college creation is preposterous in a way it has been brought forth. When I called to find out how the college will work, benefit, and mainly how it is implemented, I was told that a contribution could have been made at the public input stage. This is where it becomes ridiculous. I questioned the fact that I could be informed of the creation of the college, but was not notified of the public input stage of its potential creation. To this, I'm told, due to freedom of information, they did not have access to the mailing lists of the trades in order to notify us of the potential change. It was only when the college was created that they could have access to the lists. The whole thing stinks of underhandedness, a manipulation to force through a program who would see much opposition had it been done in an open manner. What I would like to see is the financial accounting behind this. Why was this old system abolished, and what is the cost of this newly created bureaucracy? Well, we know that right now because we know that somewhere's around $80 million a year is what it's costing for this new bureaucracy. That's a fact. And then as we compulsory certify all the other trades, remember guys, there's 157 trades altogether. Only 22 are compulsory certified right now, and only the people with CFQs are actually getting their membership fees. And I think all of you guys probably got some of these things. I'm sure if you see that, I got one as a plumber and proud of the trade. And you know what? But some of the other folks I know haven't even got them yet. But what I really want to say is this thing seems to have gone off the rails very, very early, and now the tradespeople in the province of Ontario are going to be expected to pay for it. So what I'm asking all the members of the House to do is to think of these people. Think of the 200,000 people that the Ontario Construction Employee Coalition represents. Think of the 47,000 people of the Trillium Automotive Dealers Association represent. Think of the fact that they're taxpayers here, and this is an abuse on them. And I'd ask everybody in the House to abolish this nonsense. It's got to go. So, and the bottom line is this, Mr. Speaker: the sooner the election, the better. You know what? Tim Hudak and the PC caucus will abolish the College of Trades. It's a done deal. And I'm proud of that, and I can tell you right now, as a tradesperson and as someone that has visited 120 communities this year and has talked to thousands of people, that's what they want to happen. They want this College of Trades abolished. It's a mistake. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I look forward to all that.